Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Books and Stuff. This episode is going to be a little bit different, just because of how hectic everything has been getting. So not only is this episode 12 of Books and Stuff, this is also day 16 for NaNoWriMo. Just because if I don't do it in this video, it's not going to get done, and I didn't want to do two separate videos because I cannot just not have access to my computer for that long. I just cannot do it, not today. So I'm doing them both in this one episode. I'll be doing the NaNoWriMo day in place of what I would normally have a book review in, just because I haven't had time to read anything. Nothing new anyway. I was rereading something just to keep my mind from going completely insane, but for the most part, I haven't read anything new, so I've got nothing to report upon. So I'm just gonna do a little bit on NaNoWriMo, and then answer an Ask Ken question, and that'll be it. So this will probably be a fairly short episode. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And from now on, well, not from now on, but from now till the end of December, gosh, I say that every time. From now until December 1st, I will only be doing one Ask, jeez, too many names in my head. I will only be doing one Books and Stuff episode a week on Fridays, just because I simply cannot make the time for them right now. So it'll just be the one on Friday. And that's just what it's going to have to be for now. That will hopefully change. Maybe not right away in December like I want it to, just because that's when finals are. Not too long into December are my finals, so that might either stay the same or I won't have any for a week or two in December. I'm not sure yet. I will probably do. I'll probably just do the NaNoWriMos from now on. Oh, excuse me. I apologize for that. I'll probably just do the NaNoWriMos in addition to these episodes for the rest of November too, so I won't have to do separate videos. So, I will do a standalone one on December 1st to talk about what I got done. But that'll be it. All right, let's jump into this episode now that I've blathered on for 3 minutes. Not that that matters, because I'm going to blather on for another 10 minutes anyway. So, NaNoWriMo. Basically, the biggest reason why I haven't been doing any of these videos is because I've been writing. And I, with any luck, I'll eclipse 40,000 words today, which will be fantastic. I noticed a mistake I made on day one. I misspoke with my word count. I said I had 1,800 words when I began, or I said I had 1,800. That was me being not good with words. When I began this, I had 18,816 words. And yes, I just remember that. It was not the 1,816 words that I think I said in that first episode. I know I said 1,800 words. I don't remember what additions I gave to that, but I had 18,000 words to begin with. So, and as I mentioned in that first one, that is kind of cheating. Well, if you look at NaNoWriMo's rules, it is cheating without a doubt. So, because things are going so well, knock on wood, I have kind of made it a personal goal to still write 50,000 words this month. What that means is my goal is no longer 50, but 70,000 words in total. This shouldn't be too difficult for me, as I've been capable of writing what I need to get to that point in the next 15 days, counting today. I'd only have to write about 2,000 words a day. I've been doing that or better for the last week and a half, so I don't think I'll have any problems with it. Fingers crossed, because I know something's just going to go wrong now. Basically, I just need to make sure I don't lose it over Thanksgiving break. I need to stay on that and not just gorge myself on turkey. But so other than that, there hasn't been a whole lot of big changes with the story. I'm getting very, very close to what I believe will be the midway point, or at least the turning point in the story. I don't know if it'll be the middle, but I think another, what is it going to be? Maybe another 5 or 6 chapters, which, given my track record of about 2,000 words a chapter, if anybody wants to do that math for me, what I say, 5 chapters, 2 times 5, 10,000 words. Gosh, that's not like, anyway, it's 50,000 words to get to the halfway point. Yeah. But and they might be shorter than that too. I don't know. I was just picking the average that I think I've been writing per chapter. I'm not quite sure what they are, to be honest. So either way, well, one of the characters just needs one more chapter to hit the midway point. The other one might need a couple more to get him where I want him to be. But other than that, things have been going swimmingly. As I said, they've been going so well, I haven't had time to make videos. So yeah, fingers crossed, maybe I can actually get this thing done. Well, maybe not, maybe it won't get done in November, but maybe I can reach my new goal of 70K, 70,000 words in this month, or in actual terms, 50,000 words, plus the almost 20 I'd already written. So, I think I've chatted enough about that. If you have questions that you think I should answer, and I'll be more than glad to answer the ones I want to, and the ones that I won't answer, I just won't answer. Feel free to leave those in the comments, and we'll jump right into the Ask Ken question. Again, we have another one from SVL012393. So again, come on guys, I know there are more of you watching. She hasn't racked up the almost 200 views all by his or herself. So come on, ask your questions. I know you have them. But her question is, have you ever been so enthralled or wrapped up in a book that you left all other work behind to read through the entire series? Yes. Yes, I have. And no, I'm not just going to leave it at that. There have been a couple of series that I've done this with. Most notably was the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind. I read book 1, the very end of my junior year of high school. I read the first book, and I got talking to my dad about it, and I somehow, to this day I don't know how, but I somehow got him to read the series with me. And I got a little sidetracked for a while, focused on something else or whatever, and so by the beginning of summer, I'd really only, I think I'd only read the second book, if even all of it, and my dad had been texting me, hey, just read the second one, hey, just read the third one, and I think it was right after the text that I got that said he just finished the third one, that I realized I needed to get on this, because I couldn't let my dad beat me. So I finished whatever book I was on, drove to Barnes & Noble, got the next one, read it that day. Next day, went back to Barnes & Noble, got the next one, and I think you can see where this is going. Basically, I was in Barnes & Noble every day for, how many books are there? 11 minus 2. So every day for 9 days straight. I read that series in just over a week. 11 books. Minus the 2-ish I'd already read. Beating my dad by a very nice margin. He still finished the series, which, again, surprised me. But I blew through that. I mean, I didn't do anything else during my days. Those 9 days, I read a book, went to bed, bought a book, read a book, went to bed, bought a book. So, I mean, yes, I have done exactly this. And I think there have been a couple of other ones where that was one of the few, it might have been one of the only ones where I got quite that voracious about reading it, but there were a couple that have that I've put off other things just to read, namely Wise Man's Fear, by the second book by Patrick Rothfuss. I was reading a couple, maybe 2 books when that came out, and I just dropped them both so I could read his, because he's just fantastic. I've said that. I'm going to keep saying that. He is a literary god. And honestly, I think one of the ones I dropped for him, I'm still trying to read. I think it's Gardens of the Moon, that I've started 3, 4, 5 times now, and I just... Last time I got really deep into it, but then either Terry Brooks's new book came out or Rawlings' new book came out, and I put it down again. So I need to read it. December. I'll read it in December when I've got time again. So yes, I have been so enthralled and wrapped up in a series that I've done nothing else but read it. That's all I have for this episode, guys. So I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving next week. I still plan on doing one on Friday if I can. I don't see why not. So yeah, I'll see you all on Friday. And have a wonderful weekend.